Winter 2025 has been sort of a dry season for me. Last fall we had Danadon, Blue Locks, fucking ReZero, which I still haven't finished yet. But now, in terms of the mainstream, there's Sakamoto Days and Solo Leveling, which had been great, plus the myriad of continuations like 100 Girlfriends and Dr. Stone, but other than that, the season has been personally okay at best in terms of new things, except one series that blew me away. Medalist is a show I had no interest in until I heard Giga praise it.
That has always stood out about The Medalist in the manga was just the fantastic writing.
And even then, it took a while for me to get around to it. Thank goodness I did, because this is definitely my favorite anime of the season. I think people are skipping over this one for the same reason as Osama ranking. It looks childish, and it is, but like that series, man, I gotta make a video on that. Oh, it's so good. But like that series, it's absolutely phenomenal. Tsukasa is an ice dancer, a good one at that, making it up to the Olympic level, but what he really always wanted to do was figure skating. Solo figure skating. Unfortunately, he started at the ancient age of 14, whereas most start out at like half that age. Ever since, he's been meandering in the rink, struggling with his finances and regretting not starting earlier, barely holding on, until he meets Inori, a 5th grader, again, relatively old in the field, but has a burning passion for skating, a passion that mutes all the awkward childhood isolation she undergoes, a passion rejected by her high-key manipulative mother. Her eldest, Inori's big sister, went through a terrible accident that caused her a lot of pain, and she doesn't want that for her youngest. The problem is, she's an asshole. She's a huge jerk who can't see the current pain Inori is going through, the utter dejection she feels realizing she can't skate. Tsukasa is reminded of his own past and gives her a chance to skate around, to judge her, to see if she's a good fit or not, and she glimmers and dazzles him. And yet, this old crone still doesn't want her to. But Inori still has one more ace up her sleeve. Pure honesty. The authenticity in her monologue. The undying passionate need she feels to skate, to be her best version of herself, to live with pride and joy, is utterly beautiful. If you ever wanted something at all, this will resonate with you. And Tsukasa finally gains the courage to revisit his past head on and proclaim his desire to coach her. Man, it tugged on my heartstrings. I think the best way to describe this anime is charismatic. It's dazzling in its animation. Episode 5 is chock full of incredibly well executed CGI, like really good. It's a visual spectacle. These performances are just mesmerizing, straight mesmerizing. The comedy is also good. This junk is funny, not the shitty Love and Thunder way. It's just actually comedic in a non-annoying way. The character writing is nothing short of incredible. It's been a long time since I've seen Rain this good, if I'm being honest with you. Kids in this show act like kids. They're hard asses. They frustrate and annoy the people around them, yet they still have a purity that makes you want to root for them. Childhood ambition, the innocent desire to be something, to do something, is depicted perfectly here. Inori is such a good lead. The amount of love she has for the sport, coupled with her hard efforts, makes her victories all the more triumphant and satisfying. Her first real performance had me at the edge of my seat. It was so exciting. It's so much fun to watch this character progress. It's also incredibly heartfelt in its character interactions. The bond that forms between teacher and student is sound. I love the way the anime portrays that relationship. This idea that kids should be allowed to fail, and the adults are there to help them pick themselves back up. These characters fuck up. They lose confidence. They curse themselves and their skill, their character, and who's there to guide them. It's just beautiful writing, all culminating in the moment in episode 4 that left me absolutely speechless. This is the anime to look out for, not just this season, but this year, honestly. It's so goddamn charming, and I cannot wait for it to continue.